Marry me, Libra. Libra, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all Libras starting today, the 20th of June, 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Honeypaw and the lovely Jennifer. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you, Libras and friends of Libras, for joining us today. I'm reading today with the Universal Tarot of Marseille, and I've already purified with this yummy Roger and Gallet Extra VA. You can find the links to purchase each of these products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. If you are watching on YouTube and you're on a restream and you don't want to watch me shuffle, you can use the timestamps right in the video description to get right to the reading. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, please make sure that you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. This does go out to a lot of Libras, so if for some reason it doesn't seem like it's applying to you, then it just may not be meant for you. If that's the case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs. Remember also that we have a daily reading for all signs every day except for Mondays and Tuesdays, so those readings are Wednesdays through Fridays. You can find the most recent restreams of all the tarot readings right on the website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. Our shop is at arielscornershop.com. arielscornershop.com. Right now that's a bunch of affiliate links. And that brings us a small, tiny little commission for each and every sale. But we do have a new shop that we are designing, and we will let you know as soon as that's ready to launch. If you'd like to give a donation to this channel, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. We do appreciate your support, and we do appreciate you, Libra, for being here for this 2-week reading. I've got 2 more shuffles, I think. I'll give this deck a nice clean cut, and we'll see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Libras for the next couple weeks. Let's see here. What do we have? What's with the Libras? Magician, Ace of Wands, and Hanged Man. Okay. I want to hopefully, I'm going to open this up and we'll see if I'm right. I'm hoping that this means that you're leaving the Magician behind, because this is you taking all your power, which is good. And the Magician in this case is not an adept. The Magician is a charlatan. I'm not saying that you're a charlatan, but we all can be a bit charlatan-like when we live our lives to please other people, because then we start to change the way we are and the things we say and what we do so that they'll respond in the way that we want them to. And then we're not being authentic. It's not that we're trying to be deceptive usually. Most of us aren't when we do that. We just fall into that sort of pattern. It's very common, that pattern of this juggler, this magician, where we play the shell game because we think that we have to do everything in our power to make sure they don't see the real us. Because if they saw the real us, then we wouldn't have any options. Nothing good would happen for us. People saw the real us, they would recoil in horror, and we couldn't get our needs met. Now, we may not cognitively believe those things, but that's what the motivation is that comes from people pleasing and making sure that everybody likes us and worrying so much about what people's opinions of us are, living our lives through other people's eyes. And I'm thinking that that's not what you're doing. I'm thinking that you've turned your back on that because it's virtually impossible to do both at the same time, grasp your power and live for other people like that. And you are grasping your power, Libra, and your power is very creative, and you've got a lot that you can do, and that a lot you are doing. But the other thing that you want to be very aware of is the idea that you need to sacrifice in order to have anything good happen. You have to go through some pain in order for there to be what you want. And that's not the case. That's not the truth. That's not how things work. There's a lot of people that live their lives in sacrifice and pain and hoping that eventually that they can suffer enough to have a good life, and they never have it. And then there's other people that have a great life and then seem to never really suffer that much. So, just be logical about it. That's just not how things work. But we've been taught that that's how things work. What this is your need to say to these people out there, since now you don't really care so much, hopefully, that's what I'm saying, that what their opinion of you is, but still somehow you think that they come first. And it's time for you, what is the magic word? No. That's what you get to start doing these next 2 weeks, is telling people no. And just assume that it's no. And then if somehow you prove yourself otherwise, then you can say yes. But just go into it, since you've got this Hanged Man, with the idea that it's probably no. I think my first response is going to probably be no, unless you convince me otherwise, right? So learning the sacred, wonderful, magic word, no. No is a complete sentence. And you can be polite about it. You don't have to be mean. No, thank you. Not today. No, I'm not interested. Thanks, but no thanks. You can do it any way you want to, but no, it must be because you got to take this foot and put it down. You got to put your foot down. Stand on your own 2 feet. You do not need these people. Now, I'm not saying that you don't need anybody ever and that you're an island. No. But right now, you don't really need people, Libra. You don't. You've got what it takes. And the people that you do need are on their way to help you. It's not these people. Isn't it? These are not the people you need, that you either have to always placate, or that always take advantage of you, or that you think that your needs come last with them. No, these are the people you say no to. I'm not saying that you're cutting them out of your life necessarily, unless that's appropriate, but you do say no to them, and you do have very clear boundaries, very, very clear boundaries that are set by you, and they're non-negotiable. They're just not negotiable. And it's not because you're being rude. You don't want to be, it's not about being rude. You can be kind, you can be polite, but it's an internal process that you go through of saying no to things that you don't want. There's plenty, you got too much to do. You don't need to waste your time with this. And then the people that are there to help you are on their way, and you'll know who they are. And so it's not like you're going to be all by yourself, but it's just not with those people. Not with the people that are constantly taking advantage of you, constantly expecting so much from you. And there's some people that expect a lot from you that are not these people too. I mean, it's not that you can't have relationships where where you give and you receive and all of that. I'm talking about you know who I'm talking about. Those people, the ones that are working your last nerve, the ones that are constantly needing that you used to think that you needed approval from, but now they won't go away. They won't shut up. They won't stop. That are constantly trying to take from you. You don't have time for them. You've got too much going on. So thanks, but no thanks on that bridge to nowhere. Okay, so we've got a page of coins, a 5 of wands, and a 3 of cups. So get ready for the celebration. As soon as you start saying no, there will be champagne corks popping in heaven. It's the entire host of heaven starts to have a big celebration. Yay, Libra said no. Woohoo. And this 5 of wands here is, if you're a little pissed off at somebody, it's probably because you need to be. Maybe you're a lot pissed off at somebody. It's not it's not like the Five of Swords where it's just eating you alive. It's a motivational type of anger that's temporary, that's taking you away from the past and pulling you into where you need to be, getting you back on track with your goals, your passions, your career, your things, whatever your things are, the things that are important to you. And that these people are always saying, no, you can't do that because me. Those are the people you're saying no to. They don't get this time. You do. This is your time. So if some people are making you angry because they seem to be like standing in your way, good. You should be. And use that anger and allow it to be the temporary motivator that it is. It's not something that you want to like use as your main tool. But if you notice that you're angry, use it, because where that anger is propelling you is to a place of celebration. You have great money news. You've got great creative authority, and you've got plenty to celebrate. So what it's time for is simply learning how to say no. And learning how that other people's opinions are not the factor that should be how you make your choices in life. A lot of people will have their opinions. A lot of people will, and a lot of those opinions are very manipulative because, well, of course they don't want you to be doing your thing, because then you're not going to be there to do their thing. Of course they don't want you to have your power, because then you won't help them with their power. Of course they don't want you to have a career, because then you won't have time for their nonsense. Right? And it's just this game that you used to really be entrenched in, and now you're saying, I'm not doing that. And so it's important that you recognize that just saying no is enough. Just saying no is enough. But you have to mean it, and you have to be steadfast in it. You have to be very diligent. And when I said no, I meant no, and we're not having this conversation again. It was a one-time deal. There's I'm not justifying myself to you. I'm not giving you a reason. I said no because I said no. So find somebody else to do all that for you. I'm not doing that, right? And so then you'll notice that as you do that, you're not angry anymore, because the purpose for this anger has been fulfilled. And that anger turns into what? Celebration. Celebration. This 2 weeks, the whole idea of this 2 weeks is for you to have a celebration of all your success and all of the wonderful things that you're doing for yourself. How long it takes for you to get to that celebration in this next 2 weeks is up to you. If you get good at this no thing, and you really mean it, and you say no when you mean no, and you stay with it, then the celebration starts immediately. But if it's something that you keep delaying, well, maybe a little bit of their opinion is important, that kind of thing, you can delay, and you can put off that celebration. But you will be having a celebration at some point or another. How long it takes for that to happen is up to you. I'm hoping it's today, and that the rest of the 2 weeks is all about that celebration. That's what I'm hoping. Now we've got 2 meditations that are indicated here. For this Magician card, the name of the meditation is Letting Go of Others' Opinions. For this Hanged Man card, the name of the meditation is Using Your Sacred Power of No. And you can find the links to all of my tarot meditations in the video description of this video and every other tarot video on this channel. So Libra, you're doing great. You really are. If you're a little peeved, if you've been going through a little stuff, that's okay. Because that peevement, I don't think that's a word, is propelling you into the execution of your power. And that power is the sacred power of no. And that sacred power of no means yes to you. It's not no to everything. It's just yes to you and no to the distractions. Get ready for that celebration, because it's coming. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Honeypot, Jennifer, and Deline. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, Libra. Blessed be.